What's up, my dudes? So today I am unboxing a fair bit more stuff. Let me see if I can, there we go. That's a bit better. Just gonna follow me. Today I'm unboxing some more stuff. My adapter plate has rocked up with my clutch. I have my fuel system. I went and picked that up the other day also. So I'm gonna sit this stuff, the camera down on the bench, pull this stuff out of the box, show you what I have, and then yeah, I may be mounting the gearbox and motor into the car today, but I'll see how I go for time, as I've only got about 4 hours at the shop today before I need to get out of here. So let me see if we can set this up. Second I'll look at it. Boom, done. Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's doing good. First thing I have is this fuel anti-surge tank. So what this has is it's got two Walbro 460 fuel pumps inside it. I might actually just pull the top of this off so you can have a look inside. And this is going to be fed with another 460 that will be inside the fuel tank itself. And I have two fuel pumps in here, which will twin feed the rail of the car, so the rail on the motor. So pull this off and show you what it looks like inside. Alright, this is what it looks like. That's the inside of it. So that pretty much just sits in there, sealed on the top with an O-ring, really tidy, nice design. I don't want the back of the car, the inside of the car looking shit, so I figured I'd get a nice setup. This comes with all the hardware you need, all the fittings and all that sort of stuff, so I'm going to be running a this is all the stuff that comes with here. Not that one, that's the one for all my injectors. But yeah, comes with all the fittings and everything you need to be able to run it. So I'll run the twins out to my 14mm hardline that I'm going to run through the inside of the car. And then I'll twin feed, or I'll finish these off with some, like maybe some small bulkheads or some AN fittings on the back of this. You can buy an olive type fitting that actually sort of screws onto the bottom of that, and then you can actually attach a normal female AN fitting onto the end. So I'll run these through the car, like two out of here, through the car, and then I'll run a return line out of this back, out of the rail back through the car with this again, and then back up into the tank, and then the overflow will come out of the tank and go into the fuel tank itself. So that's the first part of my fuel system that I've got. Second part was this fuel pressure reg, and that's the fittings that it comes with. So I'll obviously run that in the engine bay also. What did I next get? That's actually the gauge for that little fuel pressure reg. I'll open that up so you can see. That's a cool little gauge. Alright, next is my fuel rail. So it's a twin feed rail, and then you put the you can run the fuel pressure reg straight off the return line here, and this rail, and a really tidy, nice black design will go in the car. Comes with all the fittings as well that you need. And these are all the collets and everything I got with it, so I can space the injector itself. Here are the injectors. I'm going to run the Bosch 2000cc injectors into the car, into the motor. So they're a top feed injector. It comes with all the collets and everything you need there. And then this is my lift pump, so that will pump from the actual fuel tank itself up into the surge. So that's the fuel pump there. Take that out so you can see it. These are great little fuel pumps if you want to make even decent power, 400-500 horsepower in a good fuel tank like an S14 or R33, 34 one, S15. You can run just one of them. They're an amazing fuel pump, 460 litres per hour. I'll check this back in here. And I'll open this adapter plate up for you guys so you can have a look. I don't think I'm going to have enough room on this bench to put the adapter plate in here. It's a big box. It's awesome how it comes. I have pre-opened it, but I might actually grab this and show you how big the box is. This is how big the box is. So what I might actually do is I'll reposition this to be facing downward. Let's see if we can do this here. Boom. This is the box it comes in. This is made by Castemain Rod Shop here in Australia. Comes with this little magazine. Stickers. We all love stickers. This is the bell housing that will adapt to the TR6060 box. It's really nice. They machine them in-house, I'm quite sure. What's this? Flywheel. This is the flywheel I have to run with the mantic clutch that you get with the kit. And it's also cool how this kit comes. It actually comes in this cool suitcase. This is the concentric slave spacer. So it spaces it to the right size, and there's the spigot that comes with it in there. And this is, what's this? Oh, these are all the bolts and everything you need. I'm really hoping they came with flywheel bolts. I don't know if they did, but I do need flywheel bolts. And this is the kit itself. So cool how it comes. I might actually put this up on the bench. Like I said, it comes with this cool sort of magazine and just all the parts they do and a couple of stickers. Flywheel itself. Concentric slave spacer, as I just showed you, and the spigot bearing. All their hardware and bolts. And of course, the coolest part I think is definitely the bell housing it comes with. That's awesome. All right, let's get this thing up on the bench. So this is it. Comes with a fully hectic part to open it. So feel like I'm like a secret agent about to show you some guns. This is how it comes. So, a little bit about these clutches. Mantic clutch is the one I'm running. It's a twin plate, and it's apparently going to handle all the jandal. Comes with this clutch aligning tool, a hard line that actually connects to the concentric slave itself and comes outside the gearbox so you can bleed it easily. A billet concentric slave. These are apparently like a must when you put one of these boxes in your car, because a factory one will melt, and then yeah, it's a slave cylinder, so it's actually a mission to get. I mean, you have to take the gearbox out to change the slave, which is, I think, a silly design, but that's okay. It's apparently the way they want to do it. So bolts to bolt the clutch plates and all that together, and this is like the little sort of bleed nipple that they give you so you can actually bleed up the slave cylinder. And the clutch itself, is the top disc. The pressure plate itself that actually releases and engages on the clutch, and top plate, little bits of paper to protect it, and then first disc, second plate, second disc, and then of course that will engage on the flywheel itself. So yeah, that's all the jazz I have for you today, guys. What have I done? I have already put my motor together. I'll make a video after this video of me doing that. A lot of it was time lapsed, unfortunately, as it actually takes a lot of time to set the camera up all the time and film everything. But yeah, the car's actually coming together really well. I have sprayed the engine bay. You'll see that also sort of in another video. It's looking really good. And yeah, I'll wrap this one up here, and then you'll see on the next video of me putting my cams in, putting all the parts I showed you in the last video, and then of course spraying my engine bay. And then I'm going to mount the motor and box in the car, I'll fabricate custom engine mounts and gearbox cross member for it, and then that way I can get the guys at the Gibbs trucks to make me up a tail shaft that I need. And then I'll be running the fuel system in the car, probably in another video after that. And then wiring the car, which my mate Brett's going to come out and do for me. He owns a company called B-Fame Auto Works, so if you guys need any wiring specialties and are local, you might even be able to get him to do stuff from another country. He's really switched on when it comes to wiring. And yeah, hope you guys are enjoying these videos as always, and I'll see you on the next one.